Maggie, just tell us a little bit about what you did. You donated a kidney, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And it occurred to me in a conversation with some friends to do that when I realised how many people are waiting and how many people are dying for want of a kidney. And in fact, we don't need 2 kidneys. We only need 1. I've only got 1 now and I'm perfectly healthy. And I thought, well, I've always been lucky because I've been healthy. And it's quite an uncomfortable feeling, really, that you've got more than you need. So I thought it was time to unload one, really.
And so you did just that,
yes.
And someone has benefited from your decision.
Yeah.
What do you know about that person?
Well, I don't know anything, really, because it's an anonymous arrangement. And that suits me. I don't really want an emotional set-up with someone I don't know. I mean, if that person wanted to make contact with me, I wouldn't want to snub anybody. I'd, you know, be friendly, of course. But I haven't made any approach to find out. Although I did hear that the operation was successful, certainly to start with. I mean, I haven't had any recent history about it.
Now, Lisa, it's interesting, isn't it? Since Maggie, this was, what, 6 years ago, since Maggie did what she did, things have changed a lot. And in the last year, the figures we mentioned a moment ago, the number of people altruistically donating has gone up enormously.
Enormously.
What, I mean, can you put that down to anything? What's happening?
Well, I think we have to thank people like Maggie. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic that people like Maggie come forward and are willing to do this. There is a charity, actually, that is devoted to raising awareness for altruistic donation. Give a kidney.
Can I do this?
Well, what we'll do is we'll put up all the details of the schemes on our website as well.
Good.
Which is obviously part of what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, the members and supporters of that charity have been incredibly active in raising awareness and raising public awareness, and also supporting people going through donations, so talking to people and allaying maybe their concerns and so on. So I think we can attribute a lot of this to publicity, public awareness, and people having confidence in the system. I mean, remember, we actually perform more than 1,000 living donor kidney transplants in the UK every year, and there is a degree of confidence in that sort of number, and altruistic donation adds an incredibly important contribution to that.
I imagine anybody watching has got so many questions to ask you, Maggie, not least of which, you know, was it's a major operation, isn't it? So did it hurt? What was recovery like? All that sort of thing.
Well, it is an operation, obviously, but it's only an operation, and the risks of harm afterwards, complications or worse, are very, very small. And I made a fairly straightforward recovery and was back to work in 6 or 7 weeks, and it was okay.
How did work deal with it as well? Because that would be a concern if people got to take time off work.
That's a very interesting, and I'm glad you've raised that, because I said to my surgeon, I'm not going to approach my employer, Manchester Education, I was teaching, because they're not getting anything out of this, and the NHS is hugely quids in for every donation. Every person off dialysis saves something like, is it 29,000 a year or something in that region?
Right.
And for the life expectancy of a live kidney, which is 15 years, 15 times, shall we say, 30, is
an awful lot of
getting
money.
on for 400,000.
So what did you do?
I said to my surgeon, no supply teacher cover paid by the NHS, no kidney, you sort it out.
And it was sorted out, was it?
It was sorted out, because I thought that a small employer wouldn't be able, probably, to give somebody time off work at the employer's expense. Why should the employer fund it when the NHS... And it says it on the website, actually, that the NHS will cover expenses. And I think that's important for people to know, because it makes it less stressful.
And possibly emboldens people to think about it and approach an employer, because I guess that would be a worry for people.
I think it would be for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would think, oh, I can't face going through what the employers say.
Is that still... I mean, what's your experience of how employers are?
Well, it's much improved, and in fact, just this year there has been a new policy published, literally just this month, which gives much more coherence to that system, because it was a little patchy for a while. But